Anyone else ever just like crash out because all they see on their feeds is fucking engagements and pregnancies and marriages and all the big milestones that you want so badly in your life, and it's taking so long to get there? I know life works in mysterious ways, but like, why is this shit taking so long for me? I also should be getting my period like tomorrow. So I am a fucking mess right now, but regardless, yeah.
She called him selfish for choosing his own goals over dating her. Ma'am, that's called being a man. You've been asking for that man for a decade. He finally showed up. You don't like him because now he doesn't need you.
Can someone tell me where we find the real men? I have been out on so many dates this past year with men who have told me that I'm intimidating because I'm real and honest and I know who I am. I'm confident. I've only been on one date in the last year with someone I was actually nervous with. And I was like jittery and nervous and awkward. And it was such a good feeling because he was a man. And he's a real man. Thing is, he lives 2 hours away from me. And yeah, so I'm looking for a man's man.
Meanwhile, the 28-year-old man who quit dating in 2023 just paid off his truck, deadlifts 405, and has a savings account that would make her financial advisor cry. The quitting is going well for him.
So you're 23 and you're opting out of dating because women all hate men and it's impossible to find a good woman. And when I ask you, well, where have you been looking for women? You say Tinder or the bar or the club. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure. Have you thought about like maybe attending a church? Right? Somewhere maybe a more morally strong woman might go to with, values that you might concur with. Well, I've thought about it, but I don't want to wait until marriage to have sex. Oh. Okay, then opt out of dating. I don't give a shit. Bro, are you genuinely... All you guys in my comments are like, I tried all the dating apps. Da da da. Yeah, but
Have the men given up? I'm serious. They just like stopped. They don't want to have sex anymore. They don't want to go on dates with women. They just want to hang out with their boys. Like, look, I get it. Men want to hang out with men. They want to do their thing. They don't want to care about women drama anymore. I don't know. Maybe someone can explain to me what's going on, because as long as men are not approaching women, they are going to be single. And women are having a great time. From what I've seen, single women are having a great time. Yes, maybe they want boyfriends, they want to hook up, but single women are having a great time. The single men, I don't know, not so much. What do you think?
78% of men under 30 have straight up quit dating. Not taking a break, not licking their wounds, quit, gone. Deleted the apps, blocked the numbers, and bought a fishing rod. And the women who spent the last decade telling them they weren't good enough are now confused about where everyone went. Fellas, let's enjoy this one.
Is anyone else just like crazy scared of dating? Like, I want a relationship. I want to date someone, in theory. But then when I think of like trusting a human or like showing emotions, I want to vomit violently.
I am currently sitting in the parking lot at Top Golf, about to go on a first date. And tell me why I'm freaking out. I am freaking out like this guy's not going to show up. I'm 15 minutes early. We'll see how fast he gets here. He's coming from pretty far, so I don't know. But I'm freaking out.
I wish I never met the man. I wish he didn't show up for the date. Wish I just left it alone. Stuck to my no dating right now. It's not great out there. Terrible, terrible Hinge date.
Panic is a strong word. I prefer long-delayed reality check with no return policy. Same thing, though.
No one wants to date me. No one wants to date me. It's official. I've come to an age where I'm undesirable. No one wants me. And here's the thing. At first I was sad and woe is me. No one wants to date me. No one wants to be with me. But I'm unwanted. I'm undesirable. And then I thought to myself, wait, this is a superpower. Because I'm undesirable, because no one wants to date me and be with me, I don't give a fuck. I don't have to please anyone. I don't have to act a certain way. I have to be a certain person. I can just be me, say anything to them, within reason. I'm not going to be rude, of course. I'm going to be kind. But I don't have to try to impress anyone. It's kind of freeing. Woohoo! Single unwanted girl.
She's been on the app for 14 months, 3 matches, 0 dates. She blames the algorithm. The algorithm is not the problem. The product she's selling is the problem.
Remove sex from a relationship and 90% of women have nothing to offer. Remove money and 90% of women will disappear. Honestly, he nailed it. Women today are useless. Ran through, materialistic, and draining your wallet. You'd be better off flying to Thailand and becoming a passport bro because Western women, not worth it. Got your attention? Exactly. I am so tired of seeing posts like this that are strategically phrased to incite anger amongst all of you. I've watched my male following go from excited and eager about dating to completely turned off by it thanks to the toxic, addictive mindset that all women suck. Look, I get it. Some women suck. And I hear your frustrations about the norms we are trying to reverse. But I also know that there are amazing women who want masculine men and share your values. Posts like this are meant to fuel your rage and keep you hooked on an endless dopamine hit of validating your self-pity. I know the game. And if I wanted to, I could grow my following in a heartbeat by playing into it. But I'm not going to. I've watched my following shrink over the past year because I refuse to feed you hopelessness. This response couldn't have said it any better.
78%. That's not a bad week. That's a generation filing its resignation letter. And the HR department didn't see it coming.
Half of Gen Z men no longer actively even trying to date. They're not even trying. And so the question is, well, why is that happening for women? Women, first off, are dating older. They want more economically and emotionally viable men, and that usually means older men. In addition, when young women are lonely, they have much better social networks. They have much stronger friend networks, whereas guys become kind of lone wolves and kind of literally sequestered from everyone and everything.
He said it isn't worth it. Not in anger, not in protest. In the same tone a man uses to cancel a Netflix subscription. I just don't watch it anymore. That's the energy.
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there. And that's cool, not like I care.
Where did they go? The gym, the job, the brotherhood group chat, their dad's garage working on the truck. Places where nobody is recording them for a TikTok. Shocking list of options.
I can't just go meet random men. I can't. I'm a wife. I'm a wife. I don't know how to date. I know how to take care of a husband. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's been 8 months I don't leave my house. I stare at the same 4 walls, like I'm in prison. It's freezing outside, it's snow, I have nowhere to go. It's Valentine's Day, I'm alone. Everybody's in Florida partying. I'm not there. I can't go because I have a baby. So I'm here alone for 8 months, doing nothing. I'm here alone for 8 months. I haven't even had a hug in 8 months. Besides my baby. Without her, I'd have nobody. I want to go to Florida so bad. I want to just get out of this house. I'm a human being. I want to have fun too. Just like everybody else. I'm so bored. I'm so lonely. I just want to have fun too. I feel like my life is just going by, and I'm sitting in the same spot since August. Life has gone on, but I've been in the same spot, waiting for something to happen. But it just gets worse and worse. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I do end up getting a travel trailer, I don't know what I'm going to do with all my furniture. Nobody wants to buy it on Facebook. It's thousands of dollars worth of furniture that I'm posting for nothing, and I'm still getting no responses. Even if I move, what is that doing me good? I don't know. I don't like to be single. I thought the father of my child I'd be with forever. I don't know how to be single. I don't know how to, I'm scared to date. I'm scared of dating. I'm scared of different men. I just know one man. I know one man. It's Julia's father. That's it. I can't just go meet random men. I can't. I'm a wife. I'm a wife. I don't know how to date. I know how to take care of a husband. I don't know how to be a hoe. It's like against my grain. He tells me go find somebody. Nobody's him. Nobody's Julia's dad. Nobody is Julia's dad. So it's really hard. When I was married, I didn't even look a man in the eye. At the grocery store, at the pizza parlor, I would not even look a man in the eye. I was dedicated to my marriage. And the only man I wanted was him. And every day I fell more in love with him, and it was like he fell less in love with me.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
The tears are loud. The mascara is intact. The ring light is on. The pain is real, but the production value is suspicious.
When men stop approaching you, when you stop getting countless of just random DMs from men, you've made it. You've reached that girl level, the baddest of baddists of bitches. When you don't get approached by men. Yeah. When you have this intimidating aura of this woman who respects and loves herself, like this woman who, you can't play with her. Oh, I feel it from the way she speaks, how she is as a person, and that is when you know. It's honestly a really, good thing when you don't get approached. Yeah, period.
She walked through the bar for 40 minutes and no one said hi. A wise man once said, "Men pursue the woman. If a woman is single, no man has pursued her." That's not cruel. That's just the scoreboard.
Women are confused why men don't approach them anymore, but they're the ones who train men to stop. I keep seeing these videos of women crying about how men don't pursue them or chase them like they used to. And honestly, we need to look at what we did to create this, because who would have thought that our actions have consequences? First of all, we set impossible standards. You want a man who's 6'2", making 6 figures, looks like a model, but what are you bringing to match that energy? Second of of all, we made viral content out of humiliating men for trying. Every time a guy shoots his shot, there's a TikTok making fun of him. We literally train them that approaching us equals public embarrassment. And here's the biggest one. Too many women nowadays are operating in masculine energy. Thank you, feminism. That we've become completely unapproachable. You're closed off, you're not receptive, and you're giving off don't even try vibes, then wondering why nobody tries. We taught men that approaching women is harassment, then act confused when they stopped approaching us. You can't train someone to leave you alone and then be mad when they actually do. If you want to be pursued, start being pursuable and stop shaming men for doing so.
There's no man shortage. There's a shortage of men willing to put up with what she's selling at the price she's charging. Different problem entirely.
Honesty with yourself starts hitting hard in your 30s. So I'm going to tell y'all some things I regret. I will never speak ill of my son's mother. But I'm going to give you some advice. Don't pick the prettiest one that you can find. Don't do it. Don't pick the one that makes you happy in the moment. Pick the one that you can sit there and look at and say, you know what? Not everybody is swooning over her, but I am, because I know I can make a life with her. You might can't tell it now looking at me. But back in the day, I wasn't no bad looking feller. I had a pretty good face and physique and all those things, and I had a tongue of silver, and I knew how to use it. And I always went for the above my grade type women, and I got me one. She had aspirations for life that I knew that I could not fulfill. But I went for it anyway because she was what I wanted. And now, in my 30s, I'm a single man that ain't quite sure what would satisfy me anymore.
One 58-year-old guy in the comments put it plain, I'm divorced, paid off my house, and I haven't been this peaceful in 30 years. Tell the young men to stay free. The old heads see it clearly. Listen to the old heads.
If you want a guy to come running back to you, listen up. If you're waiting for a guy to text you back and you cannot stop thinking about them, you are literally checking your phone every 5 seconds and you're like, ugh, when is he going to call me back? When is he going to text me back? I have this down to a science. They always come back, and I kid you not, this is exactly what I do, and it works every time. They just come running back. They come texting me back like, hey, what's up? Hey, I miss you. All of that. 2 things. Number 1, get to the root cause of what is getting you so attached to this man. What is it that you think you need from him? Is it the validation? Is it the love and affection? Is it how he makes you feel? So take note of all of that. Maybe journal, write it down on your phone, whatever it is. Reflect on that. What is getting you so hooked? Why do you really want him to text you back? Number 2, whatever you wrote down, start giving it to yourself. Whenever you get to the root cause of what's causing you to feel so attached to someone and you start giving it to yourself, that makes you so magnetic because you no longer need somebody else to make you feel loved and worthy. And you literally just radiate that confidence and that magnetic energy that is going to make you irresistible. Instead of worrying about when he's going to text you back, go out with your friends, have a good time, book yourself a massage. You have to realize that it's all about energy here, okay? Whenever you are in that needy energy, he can literally feel it. Like, people can feel that shit. Whenever you know somebody's obsessed with you and they're giving you that vibe, you don't really want to text them because it's just too easy, right? So you have to lure them back in, if you know what I mean. How do you do that? You go and live your life. Go and work on yourself. Treat yourself like a fucking queen, and I promise you they will come running back.
They want the men to come back. The men are not coming back. The men are in Bali. The men are on a fishing boat. The men are in the squat rack. The men are not in the comment section begging for a second chance.
I really don't understand how almost my entire generation has basically lost interest in dating. Well, yes, I do understand. Like, I've heard the male loneliness epidemic, I've heard the things women have to say about men. But in all reality, a lot of these issues are just occurring because there are so many less gender roles now. So then everybody has their own preconceived notion about what the man they're looking for is, what the woman they're looking for is. And this is going to line up with very few other people on what they expect from a partner. So yeah, it may be a little bit more difficult to find somebody that is agreeing with you and what you're wanting in a relationship. But doesn't that make it even more special when you do find that? When you do find somebody who lines up with not only what you want a woman to be, but also what she wants a guy to be? Because this still exists. Unless you are just not a good human being, there are going to be people who want what you want. But the issue is people have just given up with looking. So now there aren't people who want what you want because nobody's looking for it. And yes, I've heard people say, well, nothing is better than something that's bad, which I guess is true, but like, wouldn't you just rather try to find something that's good? I don't know. Explain down below if you know this, because I'm really lost at why this is happening.
78% of young men checked out. The other 22% are probably still figuring it out. Give them 6 months. This isn't a trend, it's a demographic shift. And the women who laughed at the early ones are now staring at the final tally. Keep your head down, keep stacking, and don't look back. Thanks for watching Male Imperium. Please show us your love by subscribing to the channel using the bell icon. We're also up for debate and some healthy banter, so don't forget to comment under the video.